Hello, everyone. This is Jennifer and Stewart. Welcome. This is your one-stop shop for the Ralph Report Fangirl Talk. We've got other things to talk about too. So much. What happened last night at the virtual cocktail party? A lot. And also, we've got something coming up here in the near future, a song drop on Monday. So very excited about that. Just coming in time for Valentine's. So stick around, but don't forget, please like and subscribe. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. It is easy like a Sunday morning, or not so easy because it's the post-virtual cocktail party for the Ralph Report the day after the aftermath. If you watch the Ralph Report and you participate in the Comcast virtual get-togethers, they're intense, they're fun, but they kind of wipe you out the next morning. So how are you feeling? This is Lindsay from Arkansas. Everybody knows her. She's so lovely. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm doing great because I'm here with Queen Jay and I have a leftover bowl of poke like for breakfast. So my life doesn't suck.
Your life is always more interesting than mine. So I want to know details last night. Is there anything memorable, or is there nothing that you have remembered from last night?
Oh, it was just so good to see Phil Pedo. I said the F word. Whoops. That is his name, though. We put it out and post if we have to. So great to see Phil. It's great to see so many of like the regular names and faces that we've all been like kicking it with for the last year in quarantine. So it's just a good one.
It was a good group. And I was happy to see everyone, all of the, fan favorites. You were up there. Bridget was there, and she's back.
Bridget with her
with all of her F-bombs.
Oh, God.
So it was really nice to see everyone. So we've got all sorts of stuff to talk about, but the main thing is that it's Valentine's week, which people may hate because it's Valentine's week. However, I mean, we got to make the best of it, right?
Sure do.
Right. And so we talked last time we were together, and we were talking about how we did a little sexy song. And I don't know if people are ready for you in there.
I don't know if they're ready for all of it. I don't know that I'm ready for it.
I hope so. So I wanted to say that it's actually dropping tomorrow, which is Monday. If you're watching this late, then go get a time machine and go back in time. But today's Super Bowl. Oh, wait, can I say that? Yeah, I can.
It's the big game.
It's the big game today. I mean, no one cares if I say it, just people with advertising revenue and stuff. But basically the big game's today. So everyone's going to be watching that and this probably at the same time, maybe like on the side
screen
watching. Yeah. Dual screen. Because that's how important it is. And then tomorrow, the song's going to on the Ralph Report. So that's exciting. And then people, I assume, are going to be lining up to get into Arkansas to find you at that point.
Oh, they just have to wear a mask and get their vaccine.
There's a very low bar for Lindsay. If you're wearing a mask, by the way, you're in.
Low bar.
That's good to know for the future.
For the fans inquiring at home.
Oh, God. So that's pretty much what's happening. But I do want to also do a little recap. If you don't know this already, we are both fangirls of the Ralph Report, Ralph Garman, everything he does, basically.
Ralph is what brings us all together today.
It is. Right. And so we kind of wanted to have a little chat about, hey, what's been happening this week, and just fangirl out as we do. But really, I think that's I was just thinking about like Ralph and like, how cool is that? Like, you've got people just like adoring you so much that it's like kind of spiraled into all these different people talking just about him, talking about other things.
Well, I think it's what he and Kevin Smith said so frequently in Hollywood Babylon is like, just go create. And like the fact that their art is inspiring other art is amazing.
Yeah, it's like a ripple effect.
It is.
Aw. Okay. So anyways, sorry, just had a little moment of adoration there. So some of the stuff that happened last week, you are not quite caught up yet, correct?
I have been running all over the place like a crazy person. So I am behind, although I have a bit of a drive today. I'm going to go watch the big game with my dad, and he's like 2 hours away. So I intend to get
nice.
caught up.
Oh, so nice. Yeah, you'll have some time on the road to get caught up. And one of the things you're going to hear is Ralph Garman singing.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
does anything singing.
Yeah, it was very nice. So there was
I hear the Eric from Clearwater Bird Story, Frozen Birds. Like I gotta go check where that one fits in. Like
yeah, I don't know exactly where that is. Brandon Rohrbacher, why can't I say Rohrbacher? Is the librarian. He should probably be able to tell you, the historian.
For a record.
Yes, he's at 2 minutes 43 seconds. He probably could give you the star date too. I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing.
Maybe put it in the comments, Rohrbacher, if you're watching.
Please do so and start watching this too, maybe. But so what was it we were talking about? Oh yeah, about what he was singing this week. So he was singing American Pie. So that started. And then women all over the podcast got pregnant immediately.
Oh no.
And it was
Not again.
Right. little Garman babies. It was just beautiful. Like his voice. Oh my gosh.
Got a
And
little
then
Edelweiss yesterday, didn't we?
and then we got Edelweiss at the party, which is one of my favorite songs. So I was dying.
Dry eye in the house.
I was dying. Yeah, even the guys, right? So brought them all down. So I was loving that. But one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting from last week was this idea of a musical that Ralph wants to get back into doing musicals. And I was like, hells yeah, right? I want to see that happen. And he's got all sorts of friends that act, and I want to see that. But then the other part of me was kind of like going off on a tangent of like, what would that look like in my head? And it went off into kind of like
But it did.
a Marty Croft, like kind of an episodic in my head.
Python-esque,
well, that would be the ideal. So Monty Python, I wish everyone was still around, needs to make that. But they were talking about a lot of different things. And so one of them was he likes Phantom. And I was like, oh, I could see this. Now, have you seen the Phantom of the Opera ever?
Have I seen it?
Jen? A few times?
Have I consumed the lyrics deeply into my soul so that they are part of me? Yes, I am.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you know it more than me then, but here's what I got out of it. So I was thinking, oh my gosh. So Ralph in a Phantom of the Opera, but it kind of has more to do with his life. It's almost like telling his life through the Phantom of the Opera and him coming from Philadelphia, coming to LA and kind of being in the comedy world also. And all it's set in a strip club and a comedy store at the same time. But I have Ralph as like the ingenue instead.
Like Total Lawn and More, whatever that place was where they had the
Jumbos. I'm trying to think of all the strip clubs. Like I can't think of the one. Someone tell me in the comments what one is on Sunset.
I'm already like
with those
in my mind
with the statues out front. I can't remember, and the buffet. Anyways, don't they all have buffets? That's a whole other topic. But basically, so I'm like, oh, I see this. But Ralph is not the Phantom. He is the ingenue. He is the one that is going through this kind of internal struggle. And so I thought it would be really interesting because like in the end, the podcast wins, right? Because that's kind of where the heroine has to choose. If you haven't seen it before, there's basically some weird dude who lives underground and the main girl who's kind of an orphan, and she's developed this skill of singing because of him and his influence. And then there's of course a hunky guy involved who tries to whisk her off, and that makes the Phantom mad and stuff. But for Ralph, I was like, oh, I could totally see this where he's got this influence of any. Of course, his Phantom lives underneath the strip club because that makes perfect sense.
Okay, like I'm here for that show,
right? And then I'm like, I'm seeing the poles on stage, and now I'm seeing the set design, and I'm like, instead of ballet dancers and set in Paris, it's on the Sunset Strip. We've got the poles and the girls dancing in unison.
Bottles of Yingling.
What was that?
We have dancing bottles of Yingling, the beer from Philly. His favorite beer.
Of course. Yes.
Okay.
Right. No, I mean, I think that's great. And maybe two in the flashback scene. I'm not sure. But yes, so that's where I was at this week. After listening to all of the Ralph Report, it just came to me that like, yes, has to be a musical and should be based off something that he likes. But I also thought that this role of the ingenue gives him more screen time, more opportunities to sing. And that's what we all want to see, right?
Yes.
So
Let's write it. Let's draft
so
it up for him.
if you happen to be listening, Ralph, that's what we want for Christmas.
We offer.
So work on it. All right. So yeah, so that's basically what's going on there. We want to make sure everyone knows where to go to see you. So let's talk about you first. What are you doing right now, and what's the best way to check you out?
Usually just eating food over on Instagram at Lindsay from Arkansas. It's really just me taking pictures of my friends and food and tagging restaurants so that we can all have nice things when this pandemic is over and stay in business. And it's a real hard hustle out there for restaurants and servers, and just trying to kind of help everybody get the word out and promote and make it look fun and safe. And, like, we're all just doing the best we can. So
Right. You're doing a great job too, making it look really yummy and fun over there.
And where can we find all of the stuff that you're up to that's not airing on the Ralph Report tomorrow?
Well, thank you for asking. Okay, so first off, please go to Bandcamp. Check out the tracks that I'm slowly but surely putting up there, because the Valentine song will be there. It's called, can I say what it's called?
No, can you?
I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it kind of open. So on the screen, you can see the little Bandcamp, Jen Wren Stewart. That's the place to go for that. Also, you could just go to the Ralph Report and get it for free there. So you got to subscribe, right? But why are you not subscribing already is the question. So do that. Or also, if you want to send me because why not? Go to Bandcamp, give me $1 million. Why do you need it? It's burdening you, really. I mean, I think it's holding your soul down. I feel it. So anyways, go there, go here, like us, subscribe to us.
We're just having fun, guys.
We're having fun. Last time, do you know that I looked at the text that I did, because I did it really quick last time. It said, subscribe. Yeah, why not?
Subscribe, y'all.
So yeah, like us, and totally. Crows. So yeah, so do that. Find me there. And then also you can find me on Twitter and also Instagram, same handle, at Jen Wren Stewart. So look for me there. Look for Lindsay everywhere that sexy people are, because that's what she does. All right, everyone. It's been fun chatting with you for this Sunday morning. Just a little quick chat to see how you are. And hopefully we'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.